always something new in RV life. We're finally trying to move today. We have a travel day, and obviously we got a bunch of snow, so it's gonna be interesting getting out of here on this road. But one thing that I personally have not experienced, I mean, it makes sense that can happen, is our block is frozen to the ground. So I'm gonna have to kind of dig it out or hammer it out. Kind of weird. Pretty easy to get it out. Ah! Victory. If you guys haven't seen this, you should check out this ox block. They're freaking sweet. They interlock with each other, so if you need a lot of height, sometimes I use them under our stabilizers, and then you can see on the front of our trailer we got one too. They're freaking rad. We got them linked in the description, so check them out. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, y'all. 45 minutes later, and I finally got our RV mat out. It's a little dirty. Kind of a fail on our part. We left that out thinking it'd be better, but we got so much snow, I don't think it really mattered. The snow itself kept us from tracking mud and dirt into the trailer, but we were just tracking snow in instead. So if you're getting a lot of snow, I don't know if it's wise to leave your RV mat out. We're about to leave this area, finally. It has been too long, but we made the best of it. I'm currently doing my walk around. Y'all know the walk around is super important. Don't forget your walk around. Looking for windows, awnings, handles, all that jazz. One thing I've noticed is that the snow and freezing conditions just make everything harder. It was so hard to hitch up. Everything was just frozen. Nothing wanted to cooperate, but we got it hitched up. Today, the game plan as of now is to have Melissa tow with the Ram and the trailer, and I'm gonna take Cub in the Jeep. That's the game plan, at least. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. All right, so let's see if the trailer slips and slides at all. She's in 4 high, and see how it does with the old Ram. No problems.
As much as we may love any particular area that we stay in for a little while, it always feels good to move, just for this change of scenery alone, among many other things. This is actually my first time that I can remember driving through this section of highway in the Four Corners region, like through Kayenta. And geologically, it's a really beautiful, interesting area. There's a lot of really crazy looking rock formations. Jesse agrees, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really amazing. As we're getting more into like the Grand Staircase Escalante area, you can definitely see some resemblance to that type of rock formation.
We'll see how the Jeep does. Wish us luck. Apparently, they didn't notice anything extremely bad in the transmission. The fluid looked fine. The shop honestly believes that we just got a bad part. More and more these days, parts are not good. You'll get a new part from a parts dealer, and you know, a lot of stuff is made in China, and it's made quickly and it's made cheaply. And unfortunately, they think that our Sprag clutch forward gear just broke. They couldn't notice anything else. They flushed everything out. They got it all cleaned up, and hopefully we're good to go and it doesn't happen again. I mean, you do the best you can, you buy the parts that you can, but it is what it is. It was an expensive issue for us, but that's life. Life goes on. And the same with the transfer case, guys. I don't know what happened to it. It was fully rebuilt in SoCal and then had an issue again. I know a lot of you are like, get rid of that Jeep, it's a pain in the butt. But also, it's on the verge of being reliable. I can feel it, I know it, and hopefully now we're on the upward swing of things, hopefully. Lincoln has been stolen. He's been abducted. So we made it here to Flagstaff. We met up with our friends over here.
She's the one that stole the baby, which it's not actually true. Jesse gave her the baby. Don't let him lie to you guys.
Anyways, we made it here. A fairly uneventful day, other than the last 30 minutes. The Jeep decided to vapor lock again, so pretty sure I know what I gotta do to fix that. So I know you guys are all like, sell it. No.
Yeah.
We're just gonna throw more money at it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll fix the vapor lock issue, but we made it to camp here in Flagstaff. It's a beautiful spot. We absolutely love Flagstaff. But it was a pretty uneventful day, and the Jeep broke at the perfect time because Lincoln had just woken up and he needed to eat and have a diaper anyway. So we're like, oh well. And we just let the Jeep sit for 20 minutes, back on the road.
Yeah.
Made it to camp. We are going to meet up with more friends who live in Flagstaff this weekend.
Hopefully go over to a popular off-roading area nearby, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I don't know what else. What else are we doing here?
I don't know.
It's kind of, we had to pick up a package. It's kind of passing through. We're actually going to get some snowy weather here again, so that'll be fun. More snow, more cold weather.
It feels weird that we're finally moved again after 3 weeks in one spot.
Oh my god, that was a great spot, but it was terrible.
Woo.
The next day.
Today we're going to go to Cinders OHV area, which is about 20 minutes, and we're meeting our buddy Ryan with his super cool Tacoma. We're going to do a little off-roading. A little bit of exploring in the area. If you haven't seen it before, we have another video on the area and we'll link that right now. I say that so I remember to link it.
Jesse is so excited to get the Jeep out in an off-road area and finally use it for the purpose that it was built for.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't break again.
Fingers crossed. I told him that I don't really want to drive it because I don't want anything breaking to be on me.
But I told her the Jeep is just as much hers as it is mine, so she needs to not be afraid to drive it. So we're gonna go over there. We're bringing Cub, our friend, to come with us. Should be a good time. We just met our buddy Ryan here in Flagstaff at his house. We aired down the trucks. So we got the Tacoma, the orange Tacoma is Ryan's and Sammy's. We got the Ram, we got the Jeep, and then we have Rick and B, our friends, in their F350. So we are gonna be cruising over to Cinder Hills. We're gonna be off-roading. Overall, the day at the Cinders went quite well. Our plan was to leave Ryan's place, get into the Cinders, get to an open area where we could all take turns taking rides in the Jeep and the Tacoma. We brought the Ram so that Lincoln had a good place to ride. Melissa could go at her own pace that felt good for her and Lincoln, and then we could have fun with the Jeep once we got to the center area. We really built our Jeep for more of the high-speed type terrain. Mostly Jeeps are solid axles up front, which unfortunately limit them in whip sections and going fast like a razor.
Samba, stay here, stay here, stay here. The Cinder Hills is a scenic recreation area enjoyed by many off-highway vehicle enthusiasts. Its numerous volcanic cinder cones and craters, surrounded by a ponderosa pine forest environment, gives the area its unique value. was super excited to take the Jeep out because I have not had an opportunity to drive it much. It was really nice to go up to the top of the cinder cones and get a really cool view of the painted desert from behind.
It's still running, that's good.
It's still running, but it vapor locked a lot.
Did it? Did you have to like stop and wait?
No, but I just like let off and then like waited a minute and then like it kept going. Like, and I was like, and going back, I was trying to go through this whoop section. Like, I got in there and I'm like, yeah, and then I just like lose some power and I'm like, no! Had to bail.
Sorry.
It was really beautiful up there at the top though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Glad you had fun.
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder, the best way to support us obviously is to watch, like, and share our videos. But if you want to go a step further, remember we do offer channel memberships, so you can check those out below. Also, if you missed our Halloween costumes over on Instagram, here's a quick clip.